Man, I got 26 letters in the alphabet, and I got to get through 26 letters in a respectable amount of time, which means I can't spend a lot of time on any particular letter. But I got 26 letters I got to get through. And y'all know me. If I don't finish, there will always be a part 2. All right, let's hit it. Number 1, A. Number 1, A. A. Anyway. Always ask yourself, A is always ask yourself why. Always ask yourself why. My son, who I love dearly, is 13 years old, and I have already put in his mind that entrepreneurship will also be one of your options. I'm not saying that college is not an option. I'm not saying athletics is not an option. I'm not saying some form of the arts is not an option. I believe in all of that. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. I actually was talking to my mechanic, and he's like, I was telling him, I said, look, he was telling me that his daughter loves to start things and then stop and then start things and then stop and then start things and then stop. I said, well, you got to remember the 3 A's. Okay. By the way, this is not the A's and ABCs, but the 3 A's. You got academics, you got athletics, and you got the arts. So first, you know, if she's succeeding academically, which is very important, but she starts this sport and then wants to do something else, and then wants to play clarinet, and then wants to take French, and then wants to take Spanish and quit, and wants to take gymnastics. I said, the first thing you need to do, you got to decide right now which one of the 3 A's you want to focus on. Then you find a bunch of things in either academics, art, or athletics that will help your daughter find something that she likes once you determine which one of those categories, you know, interests her. What's the one that she can't wait to get to and come late from? What's the one that just, you know, sends, you know, shockwaves through her when she does it? If it's not gymnastics, then maybe it's not athletics. It may be something more in the art department, you know, by playing a piano or instrument or drawing, or what is it out of the 3 A's? I say all that stuff to say a lot of people in entrepreneurship fail because they have multiple puddles, not multiple streams. Now I got 26 letters to get through, but man, why are they starting me off with the letter A? I guess because that's what the alphabet does. Anyway, always ask yourself, why am I becoming an entrepreneur? Why? I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be challenging. I know it's going to be difficult. Why am I doing it? You got to always ask yourself that. The first thing you got to do is you got to define what line of entrepreneurship you want to go into, so that this question, the answer to this question, won't be difficult. See, if the answer to the question why is always difficult for you, why am I doing this? Oh my goodness. Why did I decide this? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is tough. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh my God, this is frustrating. Oh my goodness, I want to give up. Then it's because you've decided to be an entrepreneur, but you might be in the wrong line of entrepreneurship. See, you might be in fast food when you need to be in online marketing. They're both entrepreneurs. You can be an entrepreneur in both. But who said that the restaurant business or franchising was what got you up at night? Or you're just doing it to make some money? Newsflash, there are a lot of ways to make money, but you need to know right now that if you're always asking yourself, why am I doing this? And it has a negative perspective, then you're in the wrong category of entrepreneurship. You need to find something that you don't mind staying late, you don't mind coming early, and it doesn't even feel like work. Like right now, I'm working right now. I decided last month that I was going to do 3 webinars in the month of April, and it does not feel like work. Why? Because I love education. I decided that under the entrepreneurship umbrella, education was going to be my focus. So I teach personal empowerment and economic empowerment. I decided that those 2 things were going to be what I decided to focus on. So always ask yourself, why did I choose to become an entrepreneur? I'll tell you mine. I decided that freedom and flexibility was more important to me, was the most important asset to me, because time is of the essence. That's why I love entrepreneurship. I decided that I wanted to pay my taxes last and not first. That's a decision I made a long time ago. So why entrepreneurship? Freedom and flexibility, the minimization of taxes, which is the biggest expense you have in this country, believe it or not, it's your taxes. And I wanted to make sure that I learned the tax codes that they don't teach you in schools. I chose entrepreneurship because I saw that most of the people I knew, I'm not speaking for anybody, but most of the people I knew that had a job were not happy at the end of that job. They weren't happy. They ended up getting a part-time job. So I always remind myself, entrepreneurship to me was about freedom and flexibility, not giving away a third of your income, and it was about not choosing the road that I saw most people choose. So in that regard, once I keep it in perspective, it's not very difficult. See, this is what I want you guys to understand. Again, always ask, why did you choose entrepreneurship? Being successful is going to be hell anyway. That's what people miss. Look, I don't care if you climb in the top of the corporate ladder, trying to get to the corporate ladder, corporate success. I don't care if you're trying to get to the top of your PhD or education level. I don't care if you're trying to get to the top rank in the military. I don't care if you're trying to get to the top rank in network marketing. Climbing is synonymous with gravity. Climbing is synonymous with gravity. So in other words, the mere fact that you're trying to go up and do something means something is going to try to pull you down, because they're polar opposites called success and failure. Up and down, left and right, yellow and red, blue, red and blue, yellow and green, whatever. Everything has polar opposites. So success is synonymous with gravity. So if it's already going to be hell to be successful, I may as well go through my own hell and not the hell that my boss was giving me. That's all I'm saying. Think about it. All I'm saying is success is going to be tough anyway. So you might as well be successful in something that you enjoy doing and go through the headache and stress of being successful in something you enjoy doing. It's nothing like being stressed and having headaches and something that you don't even like doing, then having to come out of retirement and get a part-time job or a retirement job because you did something for 40 years that you didn't like doing. So it's already going to be hell. Go through it. Okay, I'm just on A. Let's go. B.